Hey, it's Shay. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel is all about motherhood, lifestyle, and beauty. If that's something you think you'd be interested in, hit that subscribe button below and join the family. So today's video, obviously by the title, is all about my 1-year-old must-haves, essentials, favorites. My son is 15 months old. I think for the most part, these items would be great for 12 to 18 months. We're gonna get started with food/snack items. So one of the things that I really love, especially since my son is starting to eat independently and do things on his own, I want him to learn how to eat by himself so mommy doesn't always have to feed him. So one thing that I got is these suction plates. They have 3 sections, you can put whatever, and on the back they have the suction so that they stick to the table pretty hard. My son has sometimes been able to lift them up, but I noticed that he usually does that if I don't make sure that it's pressed down all the way. So if you do get these, just make sure you suction that thing real good. But I love it because it is so convenient. I know that he's not going to toss his food. Even though he's going to make a mess, he's not going to be able to just pick up the whole plate and toss it, for the most part. Like I said, you got to make sure it's suctioned down really good. So I think I should do better about that. But anyway, suction cups, suction bowls, whatever you like. I really think that these are awesome and one of my favorite things. So as I said, my son is able to eat by himself now, either with his hands or with his utensils. But it can still get messy because he's not a perfect eater yet. He's still learning. So what I like are these rubber, and you probably see this around, these rubber type bibs. I love these, and then they have a little pocket here where you can catch all the food, all the crumbs that may fall. You're still gonna make a mess, it's still gonna be on the floor, but it's just less of a mess. So I really like that. But I really do love these. It helps with the mess and they're so easy to wash. Right, moving right along. We have this little thing here. I really wish that I knew the name of it. Yeah, if you know the name of it, comment down below. If not, I will put it somewhere here on the screen if I can. But it's a little snack holder thingamajig. That's what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I really like this. This was given to me as a gift. And basically you can put whatever snacks you want in here. It's especially great for on the go. And once your baby figures out how to use it, they just stick their hand in here, take it out, and snack. I like to put fruit in here, crackers, whatever we have for him to snack on, especially if we're going out. Like I said, I like to use this because it does prevent a lot of spillage and mess that can happen with a normal type of bowl. So these are freaking amazing and I love them. Let me just show you guys. It has a little cup in here where you can put everything in, and then you just put it in and obviously close it. And now, your baby can't really make that much of a mess. So this thing, amazing. I've been loving it. Okay, what's next? Actually, I did have it in this bag, but my son just ate not too long ago, so it's in the sink. But it's just a little spoon. I'll show you guys a clip here. It's just a little spoon/fork that he likes to use to eat. It helps him to pick things up. So it's not just, it's his fork. A little spoon fork. Yeah, so and they're bendable, so I like that about it. It helps him get the movement of how to use his utensils to put it in his mouth to eat instead of using his hands all the time. So he loves it. He loves eating with it. He makes a ton of mess, but he does get the point, and he's able to feed himself with it. So I love this utensil, and I think they're really great for 1-year-olds. So since we spoke about food, the next thing I want to mention are sippy cups. Now everyone has their preference of what they like. My son, I bought this for him, and this is like a sippy cup with a straw, and it's a weighted straw, so no matter if he tilts it or whatever, he's still going to get the liquid. So I really enjoyed that, and I also like the fact that it covers up. So this is the one that I take when we're going out, like we're going to the park or somewhere, because I know I can cover it up, and if it drops, it's fine. So I really like this. I got this from Walmart. Also, I will try to link down below all these items that I'm mentioning so that you can get your hands on them, because this is amazing. I love this thing, and they have bigger sizes that I'm actually looking into getting because he will finish this whole cup in one sitting. And another sippy cup that we mostly use at home, but sometimes we take on the go, is this one here. This was actually given to me as a gift, and I love it. It is, I'm not sure what brand. Oh, it's by Munchkin brand, and it's so nice. It's basically a cup trainer. You're training your kid how to drink out of a regular cup. So the water doesn't come out. You've probably seen this before. The water doesn't come out unless they sip from it. So I thought this is really cool and really great to train your child on how to use a cup. So those are the two sippy cups that I'm liking right now. And he just has a normal bottle for when he drinks his milk. We use these for drinks and then bottles for milk. Now the last item that I want to mention in this category is his high chair. He is 15 months and yes, he's still in his high chair. I don't really strap him in at all anymore. I just put the table in front of him and he goes to town. So I love this high chair by Evenflow, I believe. It is amazing. It's 2-in-1. So basically when he gets a little bit older, he can take the seat that he sits in and turns into a regular chair basically, and the bottom has a table so he can sit at his own little table, which is so cute. Love this high chair. This was on my registry, so that's how I got it, but you can get it from Walmart, I believe. Again, links will be in the description below. So one of the snacks that my son really enjoys and that we all enjoy as a family are these bars here called Laura Bar. I think that's what it's called, but they're made from real fruit and nuts. This one is in the flavor peanut butter chocolate chip. It is so good. They also have cookie dough chocolate chip. One of the ones we really like is this apple and nut mixture that they have. It's so good. And you can trust the ingredients, and we're not huge fans of feeding our son artificial sugar or anything like that. Sometimes people kind of say that we're a little bit extra because we don't let them just snack on anything. I just think it's really important that you make sure that what's going inside of your baby's body is natural and as healthy as can be. Another one of the snacks that he likes that I don't have with me are these crackers by, can't remember the brand, but I'll put them somewhere on the screen. He loves these crackers. They're gluten-free. We're not really completely gluten-free, but we do like to get some snacks that are, and they really do taste good. Like I can eat a whole box of these. Another thing that we like to get him sometimes is cereal. The cereal we like to buy him is by this brand. Again, don't ask me what the name is. It will be here on the screen. I cannot remember names of anything, but mom brain, right? But yeah, it'll be here on the screen, and we don't buy them all the time, but when we do, this is what we get him. I think it's called Cascadian Farms. Yes, that's what it's called. I just remembered. But yeah, these are the cereals and the snacks that he likes to eat, and of course he also snacks on fruit, apples, berries, and stuff like that. But comment down below what your baby's favorite snack is. I would love to know. Maybe give me some new snack ideas. I'm really trying to give him some healthy snack options. So if you know of any healthy snacks, let me know in the comments below, and also tell me what your favorite snack is for your baby. All right, let's get into toys. We all know that sometimes kids don't actually play with toys. They like to play with random things like cardboard boxes. But there are a few toys that my son particularly likes and that I like to play with him because they help him to learn different things. So one of the things that I really liked was the walker, and I'll show you guys here. This is a walker when he was starting to walk and learning to stand and everything. It really truly helped him. My son started walking at 10 months, so that was really great. I think it really did have something to do with it. And it's also an interactive toy, so he can press buttons, learn colors and numbers and everything like that. So I really enjoyed this. I'm going to try to find this because this was a gift from his grandmother. So I will put that in a link if I find it. And it's really cute, and I think it's perfect if your child isn't walking yet and they're still trying to learn. It's perfect for them. And he still plays with it. He doesn't much so use it as a walker. He'll push it around and press all the buttons, and he just loves it. Next is Mega Blocks. Mega Blocks are like a bigger version of Legos, and your child, they can put it in their mouth and you're not afraid that they're going to choke on it. I love this. This was a birthday present for his first birthday, and we like to build things with it. I like to teach him how to stack it, and he's really good at it. Sometimes he likes to just bang them around, throw them all over the house. But I really like it, and it comes with a little bucket, so I can keep it contained a little bit. I mean, you're bound to find random blocks under the couch, like maybe a couple weeks later, but it's okay. That's what happens when you have a toddler. So another one of the toys that I really like Again, kind of similar to the blocks, it involves stacking. And this is, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a wooden train that comes with blocks, and it has a little stick. I'll show you guys. And the blocks have holes in them, and the baby just has to stick the block on the hole. And there's different shapes, so some are harder than others, but I really enjoy this because it's a fun way for my son to learn how to move his fingers and have that fine motor skills that he needs. And I also like to call out the colors of the blocks that he's holding. He may not get it now, but to keep that repetition of showing him this is red, this is blue, this is a square, this is a triangle, things like that. So that's what one of the activities that I really enjoy doing with my child. So another one of the toys, that's not really a toy, but this was given to me as a gift from his grandmother, and this is an easel. It has a dry erase board and a chalkboard on the side, and I really like this because it also comes with paper and paint brushes. It's a whole set. If I can find it, I will put that in the description below. It's a whole set, and I'll show you guys here. I love it. It came with letters and magnetic letters so that we can go over the alphabet and go over numbers and stuff like that. He's not quite there yet. I think this is better for maybe 18 months to 2 years old and above. But I am going to incorporate finger painting when he's 18 months, so I'm so excited for that. Right now, he's still in the phase of putting everything in his mouth. And so I'm kind of hesitant towards it, and the letters I have to monitor him when we're using them because he will put them in his mouth, and some are small enough to swallow. So that's one thing we'll look out for, because you know, a 1-year-old is really still in between that baby and toddler stage. In my opinion, they still pick up little things and put them in their mouth. So yeah, I'm just careful of that, but I really do love this. It's so nice, and it's gonna grow with him, and as he grows and learns different things, I love that this dry erase board slash painting easel slash chalkboard will grow with him, and he can learn so much on this. And it's also fun, so you know, who doesn't love that? So the last thing that I wanted to mention to you is this Leapfrog book. I think it's Leapfrog. Yes, this is Leapfrog. I love this book. It is so nice. It was a gift for his birthday. It is a learning book. I'm not going to turn it on now because my son is sleeping in literally behind this wall here, so I don't want to wake him. But it's a 100-word book. I love it. It speaks to you. It has 2 languages, English and Spanish. You just point on the picture and it tells you the name of it. It can tell you what color it is. It just has so many different learning aspects to it. I really like it. Right now, he doesn't really grasp the concept of always pointing at the pictures. He likes to stand on it, to be honest. This is what my child does, okay? But I know that it's going to be a great toy for him as he grows and as he learns more words. And he does know a few of the words, apple, and he knows bottle. It just has so many different words in here, and things that your child can learn. Not only the word, but the color of the items. It's amazing. So get your hands on a Leapfrog book that speaks, because your child will learn so many new things. So next, I wanted to quickly cover some of the safety items that I needed in my home. And everybody's different, every child is different. So of course, you want to get a gate if you have stairs. And I have 2 sets of stairs in my apartment, believe it or not. We're not even in a house yet, but we have so many stairs here. So we have a gate that we keep up near the entrance that we never take down because it is very dangerous. It goes down, so he's not that good at going down the steps yet. Don't want him to fall and break anything. So we have a gate that we use for the upstairs staircase. I really honestly don't like it. It's a wooden gate. It's one of those that doesn't have a door. It's like really ratchet, but it works for now until we get something better. But in general, you kind of want to have gates if you have stairs. So important. Your child might not be interested in them now, but once you see that they get an interest in going to the steps, definitely put that gate up. Another thing that I really liked, and I begged my husband to put them in, to install them, is cabinet locks. Now there are so many different types of cabinet locks, and I'll show you guys the kind that I am using, but it saved me from cleaning up so much mess. Okay, this little boy will go in the cabinet, take out the cereal, dump the cereal on the floor, and eat it just like that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to cook. I turn around and there's a whole mess behind me. He would take everything out of the cabinets. It was a little annoying when I was trying to cook, you know, and there's a whole bunch of things around my feet. So the cabinet lock saved my life, okay? When we first moved into this apartment and he was still crawling, not walking yet, we put, what are they called? Outlet covers. We put outlet covers on all the outlets that are around, you know, so we did that from the jump pretty much because we don't want him sticking anything that doesn't go in there or electrocuting himself or anything like that. But you don't need to go crazy, well, in my opinion, go crazy and baby proof your entire home. Just go with the flow as your baby grows older and you see that, oh, he might get into this is really dangerous, let me lock that up. You just don't have to spend an insane amount of money and go crazy and putting baby locks on every door in the house. And now I just have a few more items I want to mention, and these are kind of like random, so stay with me. The first thing I want to mention is a diaper genie. My baby is 15 months old and we still use this diaper genie that we got off our registry because those stinky diapers can really smell up your normal garbage. So until he's potty trained, I'm going to be using diaper genie because it's just what works for me, and it's been one of my favorite items since he's been born. So another thing I wanted to mention that I actually did mention before in a previous video of baby essentials, but I mentioned it again because I still use it, it's still relevant, are these closet organizers, and I'll show you guys here. They're so nice. You can fold up clothes, you can put anything you want in these things. It just saves you space and gives you extra storage space. So another item that I have been using since he was a baby is this Draft stain removal spray for laundry. So whenever he had a really nasty stain and I knew that it might not come out, I would just spray with this, let it soak a little bit, and then toss it in the laundry. This is so good. I use it on my clothes. It works really great. This is the brand that I'm using, but you know, any stain remover is essential for toddlers because they can be really messy. So this next item I don't have, but I'll show you guys. It's in my son's room and he's sleeping, as I said. And these are non-slip socks. And I can't remember the brand of these socks, but I love this for him to walk around the house with. It is so cute and it keeps him from falling because it's not slippery. It has the padding on the bottom, which I love, but he's growing out of them, sadly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get him some slippers that he can walk around in the house with. But these are awesome if you don't want your baby walking around barefoot. These socks are so cute. Another must-have that I think is a must-have is a humidifier. And the one that I have is a humidifier, night light, and diffuser all in one. It's amazing. I've used it since he was a baby, and it was especially great then because I didn't have to turn the light on when I went into his room. I still like to use it as a night light for him. He sleeps on his own, he sleeps through the night, but I just love this thing. So if you don't have it, try to get your hands on this one because it's affordable and you don't have to keep refilling it every single night. It lasts for a couple of nights, so that's another thing I love about it. Now the last item I'm going to mention is my baby's toothbrush and his toothpaste. This is the toothpaste that we use for him and his little cute toothbrush. It is fluoride-free toothpaste, so it's safe and it's effective, I think. He loves this stuff. He likes to suck on the toothbrush more than actually letting me brush his teeth. But he has 7 teeth now, 1 more on the way, so he's about to have 8 teeth. He has a good amount of teeth and I just like to keep them clean just to train him. It's really just a training toothpaste so that he gets into the flow of brushing his teeth every single day. So I almost forgot to mention this item and I can't believe it. This is like my favorite thing and I mentioned it before, but I just had to mention it again because it is that amazing, and it is my diaper bag. Any diaper bag like this. It doesn't have to be this particular brand, but I love this to this day. I have everything in here. I put my wallet in here. I don't even carry a purse half of the time because I have this huge big bag and I just put everything in here. So I love this thing. It is amazing. It has so much room for everything and I don't have to really worry about shuffling through a big old bag trying to find one little thing. It has so many compartments and I really love it. So I will link it down below in the description if you guys want to get this one or anything like it. It is very, very helpful when you have a 1-year-old. Trust me. So these are all of the items that I love for my 1-year-old. These are the things that I've been loving. So if you want to get your hands on these things, I will have them in the description below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future content. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video.